New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch.
Good afternoon, guys. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing. Breaking news. Back out with another news story. It's all over social media, all over X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. All over. Shakur Stevenson. Wait, back there. Shakur Stevenson, and also, I'm all confused. Shannon Sharpe. These guys got into it on social media, back and forth. Shakur is calling them ignorant, and we'll get into it. I got a little video to show you some of the sound from that. And I want to thank you first for you guys' support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Yes, sir. All right. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Also, we need to work on hitting the like button for the algorithms from YouTube. Will show these news reports and stories to other people as well. And we'll get into it, guys. But before I do, hit the bell.
A ring a ding ding.
Always. And here we'll share some of the sound for you. Here we go, guys.
I wanted to see.
Did you watch my fight with Zepeda?
I haven't seen.
Did you watch my fight with Zepeda?
I did not watch that fight.
Okay, then.
Wait, Williams.
My point. You're not in tune. You don't do your homework enough to even sit here and debate boxing with me.
Let me ask you a question. So you think I'm the only person that haven't seen every last one of your fights?
I'm not saying every last one of my fights, but my most recent fight is, if you a fan of the sport.
Have you seen every last one of Kawhi's games? Have you seen every last one of Kawhi's games?
Man, listen here. That's two different things.
You see how ridiculous that sounds?
You can't talk about somebody playing 100 times a fucking year and somebody that fight 2 times a year. You can't compare the two.
All I'm saying,
can't compare that.
I haven't seen every one of Sugar Ray's fight.
I'm just saying, I fought a very entertaining fight with Zepeda, and you did not watch, and you sitting here trying to tell me that my style is boring, and I disagree with you.
I'm saying the fights that I've seen.
Then if you're not paying attention, you're not doing your homework, and it brings me back to square one that you don't do enough homework on the sport of boxing to talk on the sport of boxing.
I ask you a simple question. I say, are there any other fighters that's retired that said your style isn't entertaining? You hopped all around that question.
I said there's 100 fighters that said my style is entertaining.
Guys, you heard these guys going back and forth, and we'll get into the news story. Here we go, guys. All right, guys, this is what I have to talk about this situation. Shakur Stevenson, guys, calls Shannon Sharpe ignorant. And after being told his style is very boring, as you just heard, and I'll get into it. The lightweight champion rejected Sharpe's criticism, guys, of his fighting style, but his emotional response fueled the debate over his appeal to the boxing fans, as you've seen on social media. But, guys, Shakur Stevenson forcefully rejected Shannon Sharpe's claim that his fighting style lacks entertainment value, repeatedly calling the Hall of Famer, again, ignorant during a tense podcast exchange, as you just seen. The clash quickly shifted attention from Stevenson's boxing skills to the criticism surrounding his public image and marketability, guys. But Shakur completely missed a golden opportunity to handle the situation with some poise. When a fighter gets that rattled, it proves the criticism is hitting a little close to home plate, that is. But guys, the exchange centered on a debate that has followed Stevenson throughout his career. Sharpe was just acknowledged Shakur's skill, but argued that his defensive approach does little to entertain the casual boxing fan. Now, guys, he says, in quote, "Your style is boring," end quote, Sharpe told Stevenson. Now, guys, the most exciting fight was against Tio. You take an F for boxing entertainment, also, end quote. Now, guys, Shakur immediately rejected the criticism, insisting Sharpe was not qualified to judge his style. Now, guys, he says, in quote, "You're ignorant to boxing," end quote. Now, guys, Shakur replied, "That's how you know you never boxed before. You don't have a degree in boxing," end quote. Now, instead of addressing the fan perspective Sharpe was coming from, guys, Shakur rejected by trying to invalidate Sharpe's right to have his own opinion at all. relying on the old, end quote, you never laced up the gloves, end quote, argument. Now, guys, Stevenson dismissed Sharpe's criticism by repeatedly calling the Hall of Famer tight end ignorant again about boxing. He argued that someone who had never boxed not qualified to judge his style, even comparing the discussion to criticizing soccer legend Lionel Messi without understanding the sport of soccer. Now, guys, Sharpe stood by his opinion, making it clear he was judging Shakur from the perspective of a fan rather than a fighter. Now, guys, Sharpe refused to change his opinion, telling Stevenson that technically the ability and the entertainment aren't the same thing as far as the technicality, guys. His technical ability. But guys, Stevenson fired back by repeatedly calling Sharpe ignorant again, insisting he didn't know enough about boxing to criticize his style. Again, it's not just casual viewers like myself, guys, who complain. A huge chunk of the hardcore boxing community feels exactly the same way. Now, people respect the technical wizardry, of course, we all do. But nobody wants to spend hard-earned money to watch a 12-round safety-first clinch where the priority is strictly avoiding the actual engagement. But guys, by blowing his top and calling Sharpe ignorant, Shakur actually made things much worse for himself and his brand. He highlighted as well, guys, his massive insecurity as well regarding his marketability. Deep down, he knows that this exact reputation is what prevents him from becoming a genuine pay-per-view superstar. But guys, if you're truly confident in your craft and you laugh it off and you do not shout about boxing degrees to a football legend who is simply echoing what millions of fans say every time you step in the ring, you're boring. Come on, Shakur. But guys, tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section. Please do so. And guys, we're going to say goodbye to this pretty lady here. Tell me your thoughts about this. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Boxing is a tough sport, and my hat go off to all boxers because you got to be a certain type of brave type of person to do boxing. Just like just like air pilots that fly the airplanes. I never want to fly an airplane. I think you gotta be a tough person to want to fly a fucking airplane. Are you kidding me? What if I push one button wrong and I destroy everybody? Boxing kind of like that. You got to put your nerves on the guy. You got to believe in yourself. Pilots got to believe in themselves to land this aircraft.
Yes.
And I believe boxers are the same way. You got to believe in yourself to land that knockout. So my hats go off to you. I wish you nothing but the luck. I've been trying to find more clips on you to watch you because like I tell KO, I'm a casual boxing fan.